It doesn't matter. I'm doing it because I'm bored. It's a bored stream, guys.
Those are the best streams.
The weather's changing too much in LA. My sinuses are bothering me. I've been working all day grading assignments, cleaning records, grading them. I made a preview video of some stuff I'm in the auction. I have a lot more. And I'll probably put some it's okay. So I'll make a one Beatles mention, all right? Jim Record Collector News. Apparently, well, I'm not going to mention it. Never mind. Unless he comes on here and mentions it himself. So no Beatles mention.
Thanks, Loki.
Yeah, no one has jobs anymore. I have a job that I can do on my own unless I'm teaching in person. But I picked up over the last week a bunch of jazz. I feel like when I come into the Jazz Bums on Friday, I think I have too much to show. So,
well, you don't have to show everything. Just show whatever you want.
No, but I got some good shit, man.
What's up, man? I was watching the last stream from yesterday and the video that dropped today. Sounds like my audio's messed up. If anybody hears that, just let me know. I tried restarting. Hopefully that fixed it, but otherwise there's a bigger issue.
I think the people were just thinking it was just you who was messed up, but not your
That's
audio.
Probably, yeah.
I'm going to, you were saying, and I'm going to try and mute. There I go. I'm unmuted myself. No, my video is coming in nice in the until it messes up. But how's everyone doing today? I don't think you see enough of me, so I thought I'd do another stream. And I was bored, here's what I'm getting sick of. I think this weekend, and I don't know if it's the last weekend we turn the clocks back. But I'm waking up at pitch black. So now I'm going to wake up at pitch black for 2.5, 3 hours. Oh, I have another story. So the other night, about 10 o'clock at night, I hear a huge bang.
Okay.
Then cop cars come racing, sirens racing. I live near a hospital, so it's not unusual to hear sirens, but they were cop sirens. Then helicopters were flying out. And then it was the helicopters going, stay in your homes. Stay in your homes. Then I go on, that stupid Nextdoor app. All it is, I call it like old people's Twitter. It's just basically old ladies complaining about shit going on in their neighborhood. So when you need it to find out what the hell's going on, no one's posting shit. So then I go on Twitter or X or whatever it's called now, and Patrick Schwarzenegger tweets, he goes, did everyone see all those cop cars racing up Wilshire? I guess he lives near me. And then I go, I hear a helicopter. And then it goes on for about an hour or two. And then someone tweets, only one person goes, there was a mugging, there was 3 guys, they escaped, and one ran into the neighborhood and blah. So today I pull up, the Santa Monica Police Department sends out a notice on Twitter. 4 youths mug a 79-year-old lady and beat her up.
Oof.
Someone calls the cops. The car races off. It's a stolen car out of Long Beach with 2 kind of young 20s guys and 2 17-year-olds. They crash into a car. The police quickly retrieve 2 of them, chase down one. One runs into a house about 20 feet away from me, apartment. The other one runs into the carport and hides under a car. And then within a half hour, they catch the guy. But they didn't break into my apartment because they know better. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Story. Yeah, it's funny though.
Yeah, that's wild.
If anyone remembers me from like almost 3 years ago, I believe on Rachel's stream or someone's stream, I walked around with my phone when we had that. People were. This was the real story when they had those kind of marches for Black Lives Matter. The crew of people that do snatch and grabs joined them and started looting. So I remember I ran out. I was walking out with my phone, capturing cars on fire and shit like that. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but that's when
No.
Rachel's channel got taken down. I don't think that's when she
Oh,
wasn't
right.
posting her stuff. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
All right. Was that a good story? No, I don't know.
I was waiting for a vinyl connection the whole time.
Oh, here's a good one. So I keep telling people to sign up for the Honey extension in your Chrome browser and connect it with your Amazon and just keep loading up your Amazon cart full of records. And then you'll get a notification when the price drops.
Okay.
Well, Mike Notes and Tones has been praising Fred Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think a lot of his records are easily accessible, but there is one record with Jeff Parker, right? Am I wrong about that?
I don't know.
And I got a notification. This is a double LP. The name of the record is From the Ocean, From the River to the Ocean. It came out in I think this is a reissue. It's a 2022 reissue from Thrill Jockey Records, 2LP. The price is back up to $29, but it had dropped to $21.
Okay.
So that should be coming today. I ordered that.
Cool.
Here, I'll show it right now. Share screen. This record here. Do you know about this record?
I've just seen the cover. I haven't streamed it or checked it out.
I streamed it. It's good. Lastman said it's a good record, and for $21, not a big deal. It's Honey extension, Mazzy. You could probably get the stupid Beatles Now and Then 45 for cheap. You know what? Okay. I don't know what anyone thinks of that song, but about an hour ago, I found myself humming it. What does that mean?
I thought it was pretty good.
It's good, but I started humming it. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Does it mean it's a good song? Did it's an earworm? Did it get into my head? I don't know.
Yeah. It's gotten a lot of really harsh criticism, though.
I think it's silly criticism.
What was I on that people were kind of trashing?
People that are overreacting.
I think, I don't know. I guess people just are very opinionated when it comes to the Beatles. So,
I just want to point out. So I have 2 copies. I have actually 3 copies of this, and 2 I'll have in the auction. This is the Impex reissue of it from 2012. So if you're interested, it sounds awesome. I just came across 3 copies, and I picked them up. So this will be in the 2 copies will be in the auction. So I know people might have just seen this and thought it was an OG. This is the Impex reissue from 2012. Bang.
Nice.
Yeah. And if you're going to get a copy of Time Out, either the 33 or 45 is the one to get.
I have the 33, but everybody says the 45 is worth it.
Also, I have a lot of Pablos. Here's the Best of Joe Pass Pablo.
Nice.
I found at a thrift store like a 4 CD set of all his Pablo stuff, and I have a lot of his Pablos, so I have these songs.
So Joe Pass he was born in New Jersey, New Brunswick,
right? And he's got a long Italian last name.
And then he died in LA because he was on that Pacific Jazz for Django, and I think he plays on a few other West Coast.
He must be on 80% of Pablo's records.
Let me see what he did to start. So he had his first 5 or 6 titles were on Pacific Jazz, and then World Pacific, so that's 8. Yeah, and then he is on Lead Records. He looks like he's 30 Pablos.
I on here
30.
I think
that's a lot.
One side's mostly him by himself.
Okay.
And then the other side is him.
I think I have him as sideman on some Pablos.
I have a couple of his records in the auction, but I mean, his best one is there's 2. Virtuoso. There's like 3 Virtuoso, but the
Mhm.
first one's really good. All right, I also have this one. I have a UK pressing of Katie Lied I found. So
All
I'll
right.
put that in the auction too.
Cool.
I want to go into showing what I picked up this week. This is excellent. I think all these Moodsvilles are excellent. They're kind of like perfect chill put on and chill records. This is Frank West quartet, and who's in the quartet with him is Tommy Flanagan, Eddie Jones, and Bobby Donaldson.
Okay.
Which I don't know Eddie Jones and Bobby Donaldson,
I don't either.
but this is excellent. I don't know what he's known for more. I think the flute.
I think the flute, but he does play tenor sax a
He
lot.
plays it on this. He's excellent.
Yeah.
I know he played a lot with Dorothy Ashby. This particular one is a blue trident. So the original pressing would be on that green Moodsville, but this is a Van Gelder. So I assume it's the same plates or whatever.
I have this one. We did a video on this, I think. You remember this one?
Yeah.
This is actually this After Hours Thad Jones record.
Yeah.
Which this is pretty pricey. So this was a reissue on, I think it's also the blue label. Oh no, it's on this label. But it sounds fantastic. It's a great way to get this record. But he plays let's see. He definitely plays, tenor sax and flute.
Who's on here?
That's a really good one.
Kenny Burrell, who's on there with him?
So so Thad Jones trumpet, Kenny Burrell guitar, Mal Waldron piano, Paul Chambers bass, and Art Taylor drums. So it's really good. That's why this original one, I forget how much it goes for, but I know it's well out of my price range. But yeah, you want to make sure you get the mono because it was only done in mono, so the stereo is going to be like pseudo stereo. So just mono and you'll be good.
And often I don't find them horrible. I do have stereo ones. I do have.
What?
Oh. I was going to say in the auction, I have a reissue of a Thad Jones record. It's called Quincy Jones and the Jones Boys, but it's really Bad Thad or Bad Thad.
Oh yeah, that's on Adlib or something like that. Or
yeah,
it may not be Adlib. It's like Bad Thad. Is that it?
Yeah. So I'm gonna sell that one in the auction. I found this yesterday. This is the guy was just putting it in the bins. I grabbed it from his hands.
Yeah.
This is a mono. I assume it's a second pressing when they just slap that sticker on it.
It's Mad Thad. It's Mad Thad, and it's on period. On period.
That's an expensive record.
Yes,
I think. But it doesn't say who plays on this. I looked even in the wiki in Discogs.
Discogs.
Now there are 2 records that are similarly titled.
All right, so Charlie Mingus, Town Hall.
Yeah.
Here it is. Let me see if it says who's playing on it in the.
He's doing a lot of kind of talk singing on this too.
No, it doesn't say he's playing on it here either.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this record, but it's good. Nice OJ. Oh, here's what's cool. You would think even before they started doing gatefold, they did this. So the inner. Look, he's drinking milk. Does the body good. And it doesn't even really say on here who's on it. Just a bio on Mingus.
So that Town Hall concert, what songs are on that?
You got Clark in the Dark, Epitaph Part 1, Epitaph Part 2, Freedom, My Search, Don't Come Back, and Finale.
Okay, I got the lineup here.
Okay.
There's a lot of people on it. So I'll just try to go through it quickly. I'm not going to hit on everybody. I'll just hit on people that I'm familiar with. So there's Charlie Mingus, Clark Terry, Jimmy Cleveland. There's so many people. I don't know any of these. There's a player, bass clarinet player, including Dolphy, Charlie Mariano, Charles McPherson on alto, Pepper Adams, Jerome Richardson, baritone, Toshiko Ayoshi, and Jackie Byard on piano, Milt Hinton on bass, Grady Tate percussion, and that's like not even like half the band.
Yeah. Hey, Scotty Strychnine knows his shit. Good job.
Nice. Here, if people are
And then
interested.
I picked up. This is a Columbia twofer, and this one it's a twofer of Aham and Mingus Dynasty. So I don't have Mingus
nice.
Dynasty. So this is a cheap
cool.
way to get both records. They sound okay. They sound okay.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Who put that out?
Columbia. It's a 360. Came out in the 70s.
Okay, makes sense.
So that's a cool picture, though.
Yeah. I don't have either of those albums.
Well, I have the Aham because I got Melinda Murphy VCL to me the.
Oh yeah, that is a great gift,
and it sounds excellent. That thing does sound good. Okay, so I found one of these. I had one. I found the stereo version.
Oh, I want that.
And this is my okay. Well, I have a couple records. Here's the deal. I have the mono. Mono sounds better. Sounds better. If you want the stereo, it plays, but there's an indentation that makes a thump for half of a song.
That's okay.
But yeah, this is my favorite album by him. And normally I would like to keep both, but in this case, when I usually determine they're two totally different listening experiences. The mono does sound better for this album, just for some reason.
I did have an album, but I ended up selling it.
I'll put this in your pot.
Okay, cool.
This in your pot. Okay. Okay, these are. So I found these Pure Pleasure Strata East reissues, and everyone knows that we don't know the source material, but they're with Pure Pleasure. It's probably typically digital.
Okay.
So, and with the Strata East, you don't know what you're getting. So they have this Dolphy series. The Dolphy series. There are 4 albums in the Dolphy series. You have Clifford Jordan, In the World, which the P Vine reissue, I think most people picked up, right? 45. Then you have Pharoah Sanders. I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Ipso Zam.
Okay.
And then these 2 titles, which I picked up, and I actually do have the Pharoah Sanders. I'll see if I can pull it out. It's on the shelf right over here. But I picked up this Cecil Payne, the Zodiac. And on this, it's dedicated to Wynton Kelly and Kenny Dorham, who are both on this. So this was recorded in 68.
I think earlier.
No,
I think it's like 64.
You sure? I think it was 68.
I could be mixing it up with another record.
I think it's later because Kenny Dorham's health was bad, and he, I think he's playing with full emotion on this, but maybe not his best. I think Joe had mentioned in a thread we're on that he felt that Kenny Dorham wasn't good. But this was produced by, there you go, Joe's going to bash this record. So basically, this was produced by Clifford Jordan. He's not on it, so here's the lineup on it.
Okay.
It's where am I at? Where am I? Here we are. So it's Kenny Dorham, Albert Heath, Wynton Kelly, and Cecil Payne, and Wilbur Ware.
Cool.
I think this is excellent. I feel I don't even know if I have something with Cecil Payne as a sideman. But
you're right. It is 1968.
And also, this is Clifford Jordan's daughter did this illustration. It says at the bottom she's 13 years old. But I will say this. This sounds excellent, regardless if you like it or not. The Pharoah Sanders sounds okay. This sounds excellent. So whatever
is the Pharoah Sanders part of that Dolphy series?
Yes.
Oh, that's the other one. Okay.
Here, I'll pull it out.
There's also a Charles Burkeen.
Yeah, I'm going to show you in a second. Calm down, man.
Okay.
So this one sounds excellent. I highly recommend getting this. It's available still. Pure pleasure. This is one of the better Strata East reissues that I've heard. So you don't feel the same way, Joe, right?
I don't know. I had that. I bought that like maybe a year and a half ago, and I played it once, and I just didn't really. For one thing, I paid too much money for it, so it was like I had high expectations, and
you bought an OG. You bought an OG.
Yeah, I found an original, and it was in very nice condition, but it was overpriced. And then I listened to it, and I thought it was okay, but it just wasn't. I don't know. I'm finding that as I can continue to change what I like, that if I have certain expectations and then they're not really met, that I'm just, I don't know, overall disappointed. So.
Maybe you'll agree that I think with us kind of newbie collectors, the thing Strata East is avant-garde and free jazz and weird shit.
Yeah,
that album is none of that.
That's very straight ahead, and I think a lot of the earlier Strata East stuff, especially the stuff that was recorded in the '60s, was very, more like modal post bop type stuff. And then, but you're right, there are definitely some records on the label that are more like you wouldn't even. It definitely be avant-garde. It's not like the stuff is really free, but there's a lot of like percussion, or there's a lot of just interesting like instruments and stuff. And I think it appeals to people that like especially more like kind of world type music, but it's not something where like if you wanted to collect the whole label, that may not be the best place to start.
No, so. but if you don't like avant-garde or free jazz and stuff,
that one's a good one.
In fact, the Follow Me on side 2 is pretty awesome, but it's sort of balladish.
Right.
So, but here's the Pharoah Sanders. And
I'd like to find that. Is that also a Pure Pleasure, Rob?
Yeah, I found them used at Amoeba for $25 each, so I bought them. Yeah.
Nice.
This is the Pure Pleasure. Although this is excellent, and in fact, I think here's the lineup on here is crazy. You got Sonny Fortunes on here, Billy Hart, Cecil McBee, Sonny Sharrock, and Lonnie Liston Smith, and then you got your favorite Leon Thomas is on here.
That's a huge group.
Yeah,
is he yodeling on that one, Rob?
He's moaning and doing shit, but they're actually, I think Prince of Peace is on another album. So he's doing that when there's lyrics on a Pharoah Sanders, it's sort of like Africa's the place.
Yeah.
He's kind of doing that shit.
Right. Yeah.
But this is a good album. It just doesn't sound as good as the Zodiac.
Sure.
So this one, man, I don't know. You're never going to find, if you find an original of this, you're probably going to pay shitload of money. So the Pure Pleasure is good if you're about collecting all Pharoah Sanders. Yep. And then, here we go. This is the Charles Burkeen. This is his only album as a leader. Great lineup on here. Eddie Blackwell, Don Cherry, and Charlie Hayden. This sounds excellent. This is an excellent sounding record. It is sort of not full-on free jazz. It's kind of halfway free avant-garde. It's great.
It kind of reminds me of Old and New Dreams a little bit. I mean, there's a lot of the same players on there.
Yeah.
But I had a chance to pick it up. I mean, it wasn't cheap, but it was a good price for it. And I was listening to a lot of
for an OG.
And I passed on it because to me it just sounded like stuff I already had, and it just was expensive. So I didn't, I had to make a game time decision. So I didn't pick it up, and somebody else did. Now I kind of regret it.
This is again the Pure Pleasure, and I can confirm sounds excellent. So whatever they have as a source for this, if it was digital, it sounds great. I would not be upset with this one. So I think it's great. All right, next one on the showing. I went to the Orange County Record Show last Sunday. And by the way, if you're in town, Pasadena, this Sunday, I will be there. And then next weekend, if you're in town, the Hollywood Record Show, which happens once a year in Burbank. All right. So I picked up this Elvin Jones Coalition. This is excellent. It's George Coleman, Frank Foster, Wilbur Little, and Candido on congas. This is good. This is a, I think it came out as a Liberty.
Yeah.
Really nice. I didn't pay much for this. I paid $30. Van Gelder. Sounds great. There he is, smiling. He's always smiling. I guess that's his wife. So, I find any Elvin Jones led record very listenable. I've not been really disappointed by any of his stuff, and I kind of feel like it's new kind of stuff that I hear. So,
Joe, you have a lot of Elvin Jones, right?
Yeah, I went down last year kind of a pretty heavy Elvin Jones rabbit hole as I was trying to find his stuff with especially with like Dave Liebman. So yeah, I have a lot. I think one of my favorites of his in that period was Genesis, which I think just came out in the last handful of months.
It's part of the Jack White Detroit thing, but okay. I have a Blue Label Van Gelder of that.
Okay. So. Yeah, that's an excellent. I love that record. That's one of my favorite of that kind of period. But yeah, I did what I've kind of done with a lot of records or a lot of artists, I should say, where I just kind of get crazy and I just start buying really anything that either has a certain lineup or whatever. And then I listen to them, and some of them are really great. And then there's some, there's one record that was, I think, from the maybe early, maybe mid 70s. I don't think it's on Blue Note, but it was an Elvin Jones, and it has it's a picture of him, but it's like kind of a sideways image, and it has like a brown cover, and I think his wife sings like a song on it, and that one's just, at least in my opinion, it was terrible.
Whenever I see his stuff, I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
But I have heard there's one I'm regretting I didn't grab when I had it.
What record's that?
It's the stuff I think he was very adventurous in the late 70s, early 80s.
Okay.
I'll look it up, but I streaming it. But I had read his
Rob, you're breaking up for me. I don't know if he's breaking up for you, Joe.
Yeah, I can't really. He's breaking up for me too. Yeah.
I'm just looking up Elvin Jones' discography. I got that Live at the Lighthouse one recently, which is good.
Yeah, that's an excellent one. Yeah, that was actually my introduction to like Dave Liebman. I think I don't know if it was on. I'm not sure who it was. I don't know if it was Felipe or somebody showed last week. And maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but somebody showed Some Things to Come by Steve Grossman on PM Records. I don't know if that was, I thought I saw it was somebody, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I'm thinking of somebody else, but that one's an excellent one. But a lot of their stuff can be, especially with Steve Grossman, his stuff can be tough to find. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's just he died a little bit, like, I wouldn't say prematurely. Well, I think he was only in his maybe 50s or 60s when he died in the last maybe 10 or so years, 10, 15 years. But Dave Liebman's a guy I'd love to see. And I think if Mike Night Notes and Tones was on, I wonder if he's seen Dave Liebman, because he lives in New York City, and he does a lot of shows, I think, in kind of these more intimate clubs from time to time around the city.
Am I back up? Am I back good?
Yeah, you sound good now.
Yeah, you're good now.
I kind of think this is the StreamYard software. I really do. But
I got 2 records to show. You mind if I, or do you want to?
All right.
This is your stream, Rob. I don't want to.
Real quick. It's all about me, but you can go real quick.
Okay. All right. So last few days I found a record I've been looking for a while. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this one.
Oh, no male nudity. I'm joking. What?
This is the topography of the lungs, Evan Parker.
Huh.
This is on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to zoom. It's on Incus, which is their. It's a label started by Evan Parker and Derek Bailey in the early 70s in the UK. Just a really, it's very like somewhat at times like sparse free jazz. I think Evan Parker had a style where it was very like, I wouldn't say minimal playing, but the way that he played the saxophone was kind of very, I don't know. You'd have to listen to it. This is really available everywhere, but this is one of the kind of seminal free jazz records of the 70s. Have you guys seen this before? Or?
Nope.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. But yeah, this is a big one for the free jazz. And then this is also another one. I found this one in Rochester last weekend. This is Saxophone Special. So it's Steve Lacy, Evan Parker, Steve Potts, Trevor Watts on different saxophones. So there's like alto sax, soprano, tenor, baritone, and they kind of play different things. And then Derek Bailey guitar, and then I don't know if it's Michelle or if it's just Michael Wasvies on the synthesizer. So free jazz stuff. It's very. If I don't know if you guys have any records where there's like quite a few horns that are all kind of playing at the same time. That's very much like what this is. This actually is not. I had a hard time streaming this beforehand. I had to kind of go into it blind, and I was able to listen to it at the store before I bought it. But this is on Eminem. I don't
Slim Shady, bro.
Is that the front or the back?
This is the front. This is the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shamefully have about 8 Steve Lacy records I got in that jazz collection I picked up a while ago,
Okay.
and I haven't listened to them yet. So
Yeah. So
How many
that's
times you gonna talk about that collection, man? Turning the mic over here.
What's
I
up?
still have a lot. What is that? The only 2 you were showing, Joe?
yeah. That's all I had. That's all I've gotten. I haven't really bought it much. So
Those are cool, Joe. I'll check out that that topography of the lungs.
yeah, topography of the lungs is, and it's the unfortunate thing that really needs a reissue.
Yeah.
Because it's that was the second pressing from '77.
Yeah.
The original is like $300-400 easily. And I think
Now-
it's similar to like Machine Gun, Peter Brotzman, where it's just it's just been kind of elevated to a very high standard. I mean, and it's a really great record, but I think there's something about it where it's a very sought after, and it's very difficult to find. I had a hard time. I had to just kind of I found one actually. There was one actually in the US, but there's not a lot of copies just in general. So
Yeah.
the original pressing actually there's no
Nicole.
copies on Discogs for the original pressing.
Do you know, Joe? Do you know this? What Nicole's saying?
Oh,
Out of London, just reissued. Oh, okay.
Cafe.
I bought that record directly.
Oh yeah, I see
I
it
guess way
here.
back in the 70s.
There's
yeah.
one on Discog.
Yeah, that's a great label. Incus is another. That's a tough label to find stuff on. It's everything is usually, well, some of the stuff is a little bit lesser priced, but it's a very different, I think, style of free jazz for a lot of those records on that Incus label. It's more, a lot of them have Derek Bailey on the guitar, and it's
Mhm.
not like Sonny Chirac on the guitar free jazz. It's very like just kind of like frequency, and again, it's sparse type playing. It's not a very like forward sound that he has, but I think it's a very acquired taste as well. It's not even just like, can you take free jazz? It's like, this is a very abstract free jazz. So
Check this out. Let me just share my screen real quick. So this, let me make it a little bigger. So this is literally up for pre-order for November 17th. This is what Nicole was saying. It's Cafe Auto. So I'll link to it. I mean, I just found it. I don't know.
Nicole, is that label known for just putting out vinyl records of like a digital source, or what's
I
their
wonder
deal?
if I wonder if Dusty Groove's gonna get it in.
How much?
Maybe.
How much was it on the?
Well, it's from the UK, I think. Let me see what the. Let me see.
Yeah, but remember, I've been passing this along that hhv.de is a good way to order shit from Europe because it's like $20 flat shipping.
It
no
says
matter
it's only.
how-
It says it's only 20 pounds. And hold on, look at this. Look at this.
Is it
Yeah,
on
but what
that?
is it? What are we looking at? Is this a new record? An old record? Is
No,
it-
So
this is
like, there's other ones too. So
You
it
know
might be
these
worth.
other ones, Joe?
I've seen some of those. Yeah, I've seen saxophone solos. Evan Parker's another big one.
So this might be
some of these are
something-
more
There's a
recent
Broadcast one.
stuff too. Like
Where-
Peter
Is this all-
Brown's-
Is this
There's
all
a
the
few of
same
them.
label?
Yes, this is all Cafe Auto.
Okay.
Auto Rocco.
Yeah, that's Odo. Yeah, Odo
Rocco.
Yeah, is the
So I dropped a link to it. You can navigate basically to the homepage to find this.
This is the
But yeah,
last
the-
thing. I got to get
The
off. in a
record's only
minute, but
20 pounds.
This is not a jazz record, but I know that some of you, I think especially Chris, do any of you know what this record is? This Neil Young Crazy Horse. You know what this is? You ever seen this before? I have a friend that works at one of the record stores I go to, and he wanted me to flatten this for him. I don't know if this is like rare or not, but I've been
Broken rare.
unsuccessful so far. It's like so horrifically warped that I don't even know if there's
Oh, shit.
any hope for it. But
Look that up real quick. What does
I
it
don't
say?
know if you guys-
Something or other.
I don't know if it's like a bootleg type thing. I mean, it's in
Oh,
the
it's
break
wondering.
cap. You know if it has a year on it.
It's not a soundtrack. Didn't they do a film? It's not the soundtrack.
90. It says 96 on the back. So I don't know if I don't really.
It's just the Neil Young Crazy Horse Rare from '96. Yeah.
I don't know. I
2
mean,
LP. Let's see. It was really. It's 2 LP, right?
yeah, it's a 2 LP. Yep.
I think
That's
you should
price
just
boy.
put some cheese
price
and
of one like
pepperoni
that.
and make it.
The cheapest one on Discogs is $200.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I think he paid a lot for it, and it was like the guy on eBay that didn't really know what he was doing, and
I mean, is it
it arrived,
is it
and they were
playable
like,
or-
I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. I've put it in the flattener twice to try to get it to be flat, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. But it's like,
You can see
I
it.
mean, it's like
That's fucked.
visibly warped. I think you can see that.
Yeah.
And you get
You play it?
yeah. Oh no, I don't even think it's playable. No,
Yeah.
no. I think
No.
he said he put it on, and it was like, and it's like
Yeah.
flat, and then it goes like up, and then it goes down again. And I mean, the fact that
Yeah.
you can see
Now,
how
how long
warped-
to get it to that point? How long have you had it in your flattener?
Oh, I didn't even. So I put it in for 4 hours at 133, and then I let it cool for. I usually let it cool for like 5 hours at least, because Felipe and I have kind of gone back and forth the last few months of like what exactly is like the best thing, and that the actual. I think the key to them kind of staying flat and it being more of like a kind of you just put it in one time and then it's flat when you pull it out is the cooling down, also along with obviously heating it up. So I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to try the other disc to see if maybe like I can at least get one of them, but like both sides. It's not even like one of those things where like the warp is just on one. You flip it over and it's like equally bad, if not even worse than the first side. So I don't know. He might have to just send it back, and I mean, unless he just wants it as like a novelty piece. But
I mean,
I don't
he
know how
bought
much
it
he
from
paid.
someone. He bought
he
it
bought
from
it from somebody, I think, on eBay, and
Did
it
they say it
was-
was warped or it just arrived?
I don't
warped?
think the person even knew anything about him. Like it was like almost like the person had this collection of stuff and they were just looking to sell it. They didn't know anything about it, and it was almost like a just like kind of best off or whatever, and then did no return type thing. But that's not really a thing. Like if it ends up being crap when you get it, you can always send it back. So there's no
Or if you buy it through PayPal, you can dispute it.
right, exactly. So
Yeah.
as long as he did that, but
Oh,
yeah,
side
so-
D, so it's a 3-sided one. It looks like is side D blank.
Let me see which one is this one.
Oh no, vinyl only exclusive track. Remember, I didn't read it right.
Okay.
It's just one track. It looks like it's only 6
Yeah, it's a
minutes.
2 LP, but both of them are very, very warped. So, and it's the most warped that I've ever seen. And I was really hopeful because I've never been unsuccessful with flattening any records, but this one is just like it's almost like a bowl. So at some points, I mean, it probably goes about this far off the platter.
Have you improved it at all?
What'd you say?
Have you improved it at all?
No, it hasn't changed at all. I mean, again, I'm going to try because there's different like adapters that you can put in with the flattener. There's like a dish warp one, and so I tried doing that. I have the vinyl, or the Record Pi is the name of the.
And you like it? I mean, you've been successful with it overall,
Yeah.
though.
Oh yeah, I've probably flattened almost 15 records at this point. I mean, it's been, and a lot of them have just been again, I put it in one time and then it's fine. So I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna see him again for another little over a week. So I might just keep trying and see what happens. But I just feel bad because I didn't assure him that I was going to be able to flatten it, but I also didn't really think that it would be so bad that it would. But I guess he probably wouldn't have given it to me if it had been playable, but it was warped, because a lot of people just don't really care about that kind of thing. But this is very warped where there's no way that
it's going to skip.
Yeah.
Right. It's going to skip, and it's your needle's going to be going up and down the whole time. So
that's what she said, bro.
Hey, Roger, I thought you were going to make a comeback with your channel where you just sit on things. Yeah. Let us know in the comments below.
All right, I'm going to get going, guys. Good to talk to you. I'll see you later.
See you, Joe.
Thanks, Rob, for the stream.
No problem. Take care. All right, going back to my pickups. At the record show, I found a copy of Expression.
I never heard of that.
$15. But it had radio station thing on it, and I tried taking it off. But $15 sounds great. So nice. It's an ABC Impulse Read press, so it's good. I like it.
Is that later like soprano sax craziness or what?
No. I don't know. Was this his first? I think this was his first posthumous release. It came out a few months after he passed away. I kind of feel that this is kind of like. When did Alice Coltrane start coming into her own?
I don't know.
Because I kind of feel this is more what leads up to her doing her stuff. It's more spiritual, avant-garde-ish than it is him being.
Yeah, I think you're right. So so I'm looking at this record. This was recorded in 67, released in 67. And then her first studio lead record was in 68, so the following year.
I kind of feel like he was like holding her hand. You know what I mean? It's good.
So this has Pharoah Sanders, who plays flute mostly, but also piccolo and tambourine. Alice Coltrane piano. Alice Coltrane piano. Jimmy Garrison bass, and Rashid Ali drums. There you go.
There's two groups, it looks like.
Where was it recorded? Was this in like Coltrane's basement, one of those sessions? Let's see. No. Englewood Cliffs.
But it's Rudy.
Happy birthday, Rudy. Today's his birthday.
Whose birthday?
Rudy Van Gelder.
Oh, happy birthday, Rudy.
Is it?
And Phil Woods.
All right.
So this is good. You find a copy. I've seen copy. This was in very nice shape.
You're breaking up a little bit.
I know. Let me try and do something. Okay. That's disgusting.
No, it's kind of neat.
Let's go back to that. How do we do that?
Well, you do have the hair. You do have the Charlie's Angels hair out of all of us.
I do. I have Charlie Angels hair.
Hold on.
Thank
Can you even show a record? I don't feel like it doesn't even fit.
No, it doesn't, but it's cool if you're not. It's better
that's like the minimum.
Maybe it'd be a good format for interviewing someone. I don't know what to try it out.
No,
Yeah,
there's nothing good
I
about that form.
switch up.
It's better than this one.
Let me see.
Check that out.
Oh yeah,
my-
that's great. Now we can't get rid of that.
No, it's permanent, dude. I don't know why.
Yeah, why?
I don't know why. If you make a custom one, it's there forever. I mean, I could just make it like something useful, I guess, but why would we do that? What does this do? This is an interesting one. Hey, share your screen, Mike. You got something you can share since you're on the internet?
What's that?
Can you share your screen again? I want to check something out.
Okay, hold on. Let me. I have
This
to
is us
represent.
playing with StreamYard while Rob is disappearing. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, how am I now? I'm good.
Yeah, you're normal. What do you want to look
I
up?
had a
Oh, that's
Fonzie.
it. Dude, look at this. This is a different format we haven't explored before.
What?
Interesting.
This one?
Well, the one that we had until Mike quit sharing the screen.
Wait,
Oh.
what? Sorry.
It's this one.
No, there's another one though. Yeah. Hard though. It's hard. It's just kidding. I
That's
think we lost
creepy.
like 17 people.
Okay, here's another one I picked up. Bobby Hutcherson,
Really?
Waiting. Do you have this one?
No.
It's good. I kind of feel there's a point in the late 70s where he's sort of losing it, but this is a good lineup.
Hey, Louie.
I do not
Cool.
know
Which cable's
most of
nice.
these. I don't know most of the guys. George Gables, obviously, but this is a good
I
one
just say it's a good lineup if you don't know who any of them are.
because I listened to the record and it's good.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And they're
You
waiting.
need to know how to
They're
use
waiting
this
for a
format
bus.
here, by the way.
Oh, Joe just dropped a video. He didn't even mention it. 23 minutes ago, he put a new video out.
Watch it.
Well,
after.
everyone stay here and watch it afterwards.
Yes,
This is a convenience store chain in the Midwest. People, calm down.
bro.
This has the best comment, and I'll go. Mike, if you could go pull this up in Discogs.
Sure.
This is Larry Young's Fuel. I have two of these albums. This is like a kind of fusion free jazz kind of groupie put
That's cool.
together. This is a white label promo on Arista.
Nice.
But this has the best comment I've ever seen in Discogs about this record.
Hold on.
Oh,
that looks like a
I
different
have that
version.
record. That's
Which
a different,
version?
That's a different one. Go to
What's it called?
no. This is Spaceball, but that's the name of the group. Larry Young's Fuel.
Oh, I see.
The name of the album,
Spaceballs.
Spaceball. That one's a more desirable one. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's this.
Where are the comments?
Go down in the comments. Okay. It's not that one. Keep scrolling. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Dark Stargazer. Read that comment.
This album is so greasy. It doesn't even seem possible. Feel sorry for folks that don't have this in their stacks.
No, I want this. I want a copy of this. I want a record.
Five people found this helpful.
I had found a copy of this that I didn't pick up, and I usually go on Discogs to see what people say about it.
Mhm.
And that's when I discovered that comment. The best comment ever.
So is this format better or this format?
That one. Just
This one's
because
kinda
this one
cool.
covers the page, and then we have black bars.
I don't know.
Hold on. I like to make it so there we go.
Let's do this. You can see nobody.
All right, let's see how much this thing goes for.
I
United
paid,
States.
I paid $10.
vinyl price. Okay. So let's look at VG Plus. So if anybody's interested, here's some VG Plus copies in the US. You want to get it?
It's not that much.
Hey, look, that's a Rob description. VG++.
Yeah. It
Hey,
looks like
I
it's
don't
pretty
like saying
affordable.
mid minus. My VG is typically.
Well, hold on. There's also near mint copies. Yeah, this one's
Well,
15 free
I
shipping.
highly advise you listen to it first. But he's Oregon. It's kind of fusiony, avant-garde jazz.
Sounds
Okay.
awesome.
Cool.
It's very greasy.
Add it to your cart, Mike. Just do it. Add it to your cart.
No, I gotta listen to it first.
I picked this. This was the first record I picked up at the show. I've been getting into Stanley Cowell.
Okay.
This is another Heirs to Freedom. This was a live is it live? This is a record, his original, all these Heirs to Freedoms are reissues. I think this was done he recorded it in England in 69 with Steve Novosel on bass and Jimmy Hops on drums. This is excellent. This is an excellent record. I think it's a $20. I paid $20 for it. Might go on Discogs for $25, but it's really good. Highly recommend this one.
I have a question for Louis.
Yeah.
You got a killer jazz record in the mail, Busey Woods by Acid King. I don't know that record.
I don't know that.
Is Gary Busey on it, and does he talk about buttered sausage the whole time?
Is this pre-motorcycle accident or post?
Have y'all seen that whole thing about him talking about buttered sausage, and I kind of freaks out?
No, that's not him.
It's not him?
It's that guy who used to be on Saturday Night Live. He's like a great impressionist.
Yeah.
And he's using some sort of AI tool to put the people on his face.
Damn it, I thought it was him.
No, but that guy is awesome. He has a lot of unusual impressions, like people that people don't do. But that's him.
Can we show this video to everyone real quick?
Go to Jeff Richards' TikTok. That's where I usually see him.
We should show this video to everyone so they can.
He does a good Dustin Hoffman. He does, and he has software where the people's faces get AI'd onto him, deep fake.
The Jeff Richards.
Yeah,
6,000 followers.
Yeah, pull it up and let's see. I don't know if I'll get shut down.
I got it.
He does Letterman. He does a really click on the Gary Busey.
This one.
Gary Busey.
He's very good. Can you get the sound?
We can't hear your audio.
Can you hear it?
No.
No. You have to share with audio when you share the screen.
Well, I can hear it. I'm listening. No, I'm kidding.
So you can tell it's him because of the hair.
I don't know why you guys can't hear it. I don't know how to make it so it like feeds directly in.
Put the link in the chat and I'll do it.
Sure.
It's funny. I swear that's him though, dude.
No, it's Jeff. He has videos of him without the deep fake on him to make him look like the person.
I hate StreamYard. You can't copy the link because if you hover over, it just says show.
All right, I'll share it in the chat.
Put it in the private chat.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I'm putting it in the group chat.
It's super important.
Yeah, it's funny on my own stream. I'm getting cock blocked from showing my records, but I don't care.
Well,
in the meantime,
it's taking me a while to get this production up.
I have a record. This is a Chris record. Chris wants this record.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's on Cobblestone.
It's a Muse.
Oh, Muse.
Yes.
So everyone on here is Chris Peoples.
Yep.
Slide Hampton, Blue Mitchell. I don't know how you feel about Bob Berg.
Bob Berg's great, man. He played. Cedar Walton and Billy Higgins and Bob Berg's on the Eastern Rebellion.
Yeah. So this is a good one.
That looks cool. Got some vibes in there. No, what's Slide Hampton? Is he vibes? Who's he play? Going blank.
He's playing trombone, man.
Right. Yeah. Slide.
This is excellent record. In the Shrink. Archie Shepp, Black Gypsy. And there's this guy who I've never heard of because it says he's a Chicago Beauchamp. He's a Chicago blues singer, and it's good. That's good lineup.
Oh, and Clifford Thornton's on that. I've been trying to get him in my collection.
That wasn't even the rap video, Mike. Damn it.
Your other guy's on here, Mike, too. Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I need to get some of his. I only have him on the Revolutionary.
I looked this up. This album, you can get it not horribly expensive. This is a good one. I got the Prestige Green label.
Mm-hmm.
This is very good. So always picking up Archie Shepp records.
Noted.
And then,
yep.
Here's my last one, and this is probably the killer out of all of them. Is New York Reunion, McCoy Tyner, Joe Henderson, Ron Carter, and Al Foster.
Is that a milestone?
Yeah.
No. This is on Chetsky.
Huh. Okay.
Which they did it's like an audiophile label. They do a lot of classical too. But this is good. I highly recommend getting this record. I have the CD of it, which has more stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
But, this popped up at Record Safari, and I ran over and grabbed it.
Yeah, it looks like a great lineup.
Yeah,
Those
get
are
it. It's from 90 or 91,
Nice.
but that's everything I wanted to show. So
Cool.
All right,
Cheesy.
I'll show you that.
listen, Paul, it's not cheesy records; it's jet ski.
Let's see if I can get this to work here. What's happening? Why is it so slow? You'll see?
Yeah,
Let's
I see it. Yeah,
Let's
there
Talk
it is.
about sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about
Buttered?
buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like
Yeah,
it?
that's really
I
him,
buy
isn't
jam, I
it?
don't buy jam, I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
No, that's real.
Let's talk about your Cable Ace Award.
Let's
in
talk about buttered
1987.
sausage. Talk about
Yeah,
You're muted, Chris.
Yes, I am.
good.
Yeah,
as
I've watched
can
that
be.
video. Ooh. Has anyone seen this is topical. You remember the Soul Glow song from Coming
Oh
to
yeah,
America?
yeah.
Have you seen it on TikTok where the dude just like bust out with it?
Yeah,
and the
so,
title was on there?
So Nile Rodgers, excellent
Yeah.
Nile Rodgers, was doing those public radio tiny desk concert, and I guess that's his keyboard player. But he's singing, and he makes a weird face when he's singing.
Yeah.
It's a
So
white
this
dude, right?
turned into basically TikToks with Rob and Chris. That's great though. I watched that like 50 times already.
The what? The So Glow?
Yeah.
How high were you when you were watching it?
Pretty high, man. All right, let's do this again. This is great. This thing is fucking awesome. You've seen the movie, right, Mike? Coming to America?
Yep.
All right, check this out.
And we wrote
They do one of these festivals here in the South Bay in Redondo Beach called the Beach Festival, and they stream it online, and Nile Rodgers performed. And if you ever get a chance to see him, he's insanely good. Whatever that band he has going on, he's awesome.
Cool.
Anyone else to add to the stream?
Sorry, I'm just talking on mute.
I could do a whack-a-mole. Grab something
Oh,
randomly.
God.
As long as your
Yeah.
pants are up. Oh,
Yeah.
here, Chris, I'm going to send your package, but here's the record I picked. Do you have this one?
Ooh, no, cool.
So I'll put
Who's on
this in your. Huh? It's
Who's
him
on there?
solo. It's him
Oh,
solo.
Nice.
Oh, right.
It's a DJ copy.
Interesting.
It's a loner. Very cool. Thank you. That's awesome.
On Novus.
So we need to get Mike Esposito to do a video of him fake singing that song.
Soul Glow?
Yeah, the solo song. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but I'll tell you this. And if you watch his new release video today, he highlighted the two Sam records that are coming out.
Yes.
And then I go on the Discord server, and so explain this, Mike, how you discovered this stuff. I don't know. We have known this, or he
Of
broke
what?
it. So Fred has switched pressing plants to a new pressing plant.
Yes.
Was that explained on the
Nope.
Sam site?
No, I mean it was said where these. So Sam is releasing. He has 2 pre-orders up, and in the descriptions it says they're being pressed at this new plant that none of us heard of. And somebody actually on Danny Sonic Flair's Discord.
I didn't even know Danny had a Discord.
He does. I can send you an invite if I have access to it.
Okay.
And
I can text him and get it, but I
this
didn't know
guy
that.
Dom, I forget his full name. He posted this whole article, so I told him, I go, I'm going to repost this on our Discord because I think it's interesting. But 3 weeks ago, the new pressing plant put out a video, and they're based in Paris, so it's all in French, but you can put the closed captions on and switch the auto translate to English. But honestly, you don't even need that because it's a real, it's less than 10 minutes and it's just a tour of the facility. It's a really small boutique shop. Like it's like a perfect match for like Sam, which
Do we
for
know
Fred.
who these guys are?
I think they're really new. They have 1 press and they have pressed other stuff outside of working for, on Sam's new stuff.
They do a lot of recording stuff.
But they, hold on, let me see if I can get the video up.
Yeah, but so I can talk about it too. I'll watch the video. They've been doing the stuff for Lost Recordings, which is cool. And then Sam and Fred was actually talking during the video and saying that he was at Palace, but then he couldn't get pressing time there, and he had problems. Then he said he had problems with Optimal, and so now he's using this guy.
So I'm gonna mute it because Maggie put the closed captions on. The auto translate I don't think is great.
It's pretty good.
Chris, can you break out your hand organ thing and play it?
But I mean, so they're showing.
They have those things.
They have horns.
Yes, those.
Well, hold on, it gets better. There's one point where they put a record on a turntable, and then there's no stylus.
Wait a second. Can you rewind it? Do they have lighting fixtures inside the trumpet?
Yeah. Hold on. So hold on. So this is the name of it, Garcia and Company.
Oh, very French.
Yes.
Right. That's the sign. And apparently, like, it's in a small town, like less than 2,000 people in this town. And this is one of the, the businesses. I don't see any. Oh, yeah. Is that a light bulb?
Yeah.
No. It would be lit up, wouldn't it? No.
If it was turned on, yeah.
Okay. So that's the 1 press.
So those
They only have 1 press.
Look how they sleeve it. That's what I heard, that they only have 1 press.
Wow, and it's totally automated, no?
Totally automated. Yeah, it's new. I don't think it's like vintage refurbished.
And I think Fred has very high standards. So if these guys are meeting the standard,
I think at the end, Fred gives like a little testimonial.
Why are they putting coffee into the thing?
It is not coffee, sir. It's vinyl.
Oh,
I think it's coffee.
I love it when my records are hosed off.
An extra label. But check this out.
So look at the flattening process.
These
so they keep those on to flatten, but then, and I don't know if RTI or QRP.
Maybe Joe should send the record to them to flatten.
Yeah,
I think this is it. Oh no, that's not it.
Cutting off the crap.
What label is that? Can we look it up?
I think that's it there. I think they just showed it. I'll drop a link to this if anybody wants to revisit it.
You know what? How does it official when you close one eye? You can tell something's flat.
Well,
he was looking at it, man. They're looking at him. Just I mean, look at that. Yeah,
nice sleeves. Nice sleeves.
Those are okay.
I don't think they picked the sleeves, honestly. Look at this, hand numbered.
Oh wow. Uh-oh. It's almost
look how many people this place employs.
It's almost like in those drug movies where they're putting cocaine together.
It is. So they're not all naked.
So they get to number them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, for these at a premium.
Does everyone know Johnny Martzi?
Look at that. Look at that hi-fi setup.
Pretty sweet.
They're playing the reel-to-reel and the vinyl at the same time, so you know it's good.
They're probably taping it.
Probably. Or they're just showing it off. Okay, I think Sam comes up next.
Oh, they have a bicycle. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's French. They have to have a bicycle. It's Sunday's bike.
Now, I haven't seen a loaf of bread.
Look at that.
There we go.
Here's my complaint. Fred, get rid of those sleeves.
So Fred gives a voiceover now, but none of these records were pressed there. These are just Sam records because these are the first 2 that have been pressed there, from what I know. The two that are up for pre-order.
Let's see if we recognize the label.
Yeah, that's it. So that's the Shahib Shahab.
Hey,
There's
Gary,
Look,
yeah.
there's no stylus, right? But he was checking to see if it was flat.
hey,
Yeah, he's
Loki,
actually
Gary
looking at it.
Busey's more their mascot.
Look at this shit. Imagine if Chad did that. I wouldn't have to return all the records he sends me. Fucking work pieces of shit. Yes, actually, it's interesting you asked that, Loki. At
Can
the
you
end,
read
they talk about how you can become an investor.
Can you read the caption in a French accent?
No.
The USA and QRP,
So that's Fred saying this pressing plant's going to be better than QRP and RTI.
And
Well,
they said because they're boutique and they only take
no.
specific clients that they actually have a really good turnaround time
If you look at
for people
Chad's
who can get
if
in.
you look at Chad's videos like this, he's behind him with a whip going.
No shit.
But pretty cool video.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The only
you
reason,
got to check both sides to make sure it's flat.
the
Yeah,
only
exactly.
reason, you have to close your eye like this to tell.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's close both of them.
I,
They
I
help.
feel confident that Fred has a high standard, and that he would not.
I'm sure it's going to be great.
Yeah, but more power. We need We need more
Yeah.
people that are doing this with an eye for detail, with one eye for detail.
Is it worth going to the Sam Records site just to show the two releases, or is that overkill?
Roberto, I know how to put a record on a
No,
turntable.
we're filling time. Go.
All right. Yeah, and then I do have to jump because I have
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't plan on
coming
doing
over.
this forever.
You want to hang out with me for a while longer, Rob?
Oh yeah, sure. I want to see you brush your hair. Right, 100 strokes on each side. Right.
No, it's too much.
okay. Hold on, let's make this big.
Now,
So
hey, wait. Has anyone gotten this Bill? I know Mazzy got the Bill Bronzy album.
they're still
45.
available. Let's
No,
see where
no,
that one pressed.
no,
Let's see where they press these. Okay.
Mazzy probably got them for free, bro.
Press that optimal. So these were pressed at optimal.
Which ones?
Right.
Okay.
The Bill Bronzy. So the Heath brothers,
Which ones did I buy?
this one,
Oh,
basically
okay.
the two pre-orders. So this one is
Yeah.
Garcia and Company.
Oh, they're
Kevin
both-
Gray.
And that's
Flip
Kevin
back
Gray.
album jacket, which is
No,
like
I-
Sam's signature.
No, I'm confused by this album. This is not the Strata East album.
No.
I think it might be part of the same dates, but
I
I don't
thought
know. Actually, let's see what it says here.
This is live recording in Paris.
Yeah.
But isn't is the Strata East not live?
I don't think it is.
Hold on,
Hang on, let's show my work record.
marching
Like,
on. Here we go.
Are they playing the same songs?
Hold on. No, I don't think they are. Does this
It
not
sounds
have
just like the
a?
ones you had.
Give me a
While you're
wiki.
doing that, check this out.
Okay.
I pre-ordered them at the Ingroove. Everyone go to the Ingroove and order
I
them.
don't know if you can see this. Tell me if you can see the.
Who's
the
that?
logo.
Now,
This
what
is a
is that?
fucking brand new Mingus I just got from Chad.
It's warped.
Yeah, it's horribly warped. It's like, I mean, look at it. It's not flat at all.
Did you let them know?
Not yet. I'm going to tomorrow. Both of them were warped. Anyway, I mean, it happens. I know, but damn, I'm sick of it.
Does anybody watching have this Strata East marching on?
You're not showing it.
Oh, here, let me fix that.
Recorded at studio, and so this was recorded in Oslo. Oh, sorry, I'm still not showing it.
The
There we
Strata East was.
Yeah, so right here it's hard to see, but it says recorded at it's like Talent Studios in Oslo, Norway, in 10. So October, 1975. So this was what is this? This is 76. So this is the following year. So I don't think it has anything to do with the Strata East.
Is this the same lineup though?
So this is the Heath Brothers plus Stanley Cowell, and this is we should have that here at least. The Heath Brothers with Stanley Cowell and Jimmy Heath.
Yeah,
As
but
well
they're
as-
the Heath brothers. They're all Heath.
Oh, duh. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah. See, sorry, I saw these three Heath names here, and I just like.
I think Mike was confused, and there's a
I'm
candy bar
tired.
playing saxophone on the
I've been
album.
live streaming for 5 days straight. All right, so this is okay. So this is the Sam one, first
Now,
time ever released.
Can we go back to the songs? They're not the same songs.
Oh yeah. No, it's definitely it's not the same songs. So One for One, Watergate Blues, Smilin' Billy, and this one is Smilin' Billy Sweet, May Morn, Watergate Blues.
So they're
Oh
playing.
well, look, it is a lot of the same songs, but
Yeah,
I'm sure they're
but-
different. They're obviously live versions.
Obviously, Mike, during rehearsal, you did much better.
I'm just gonna stop talking now.
What's the other one?
No, the other one's the main one to get, which
This is the one.
on the Discord, Mark Glassman poo-pooed this record.
No.
Well, the thing is, Mark just said just because it's super rare and valuable, give it a listen before you buy it
I
because
streamed it. This
it may
record
not be
sounds
essential.
excellent. This is what I like about jazz of this period, where it kind of has that film noir sound to it. Is that a good description?
I don't know. I don't know if it's film noir. I mean, it's a pretty big group here.
No, but it.
So Shahib Shahab, I think, might be the only person I'm. Oh, and then Niels Henning Orsted Peterson.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's cool. And then
Yeah,
I don't know.
Alex Rail is. Come on, man.
I don't know the rest of the guys because
They
this
got
is,
17 trombone
with the-
players on this record.
it's him with the Danish Radio Jazz Group. So I mean, these are
I thought it sounded
I
excellent.
remember that. He played a bunch. He did a bunch of shit with.
All right, listen. The person who dislikes me the most, Roberto, is agreeing with me. So that must mean something.
I think there's a lot of people that hate you way more than Roberto does.
No, I think he does. He's the main hater. They're
Oh,
never
it's-
second to Roberto.
Loki. It's a MacBook Pro with an M1 Pro chip in it.
I think
So,
he's just fucking with you, Mike. Don't pay him any mind.
Oh, he probably is.
See, he doesn't dislike you at all.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't like me?
But look, I mean, they give all these tracks to sample. So get on here. There's 3,000 copies, and again, just for the fun of it. But let's go to Discogs.
Yeah, that
And look,
record is a kabillion. And you know what? Screw Mark Glassman. I hope he watches the stream later after he's finished at the Algonquin table spinning poetic about
All right,
jazz
so
records that he's owned in
there's
his life.
there's two versions. There's the original 1965, and then
Yeah.
it was reissued once in 2001 in Japan.
I believe
Ja-
spite is the best reason to buy a record and show it off and thumb your nose at people. The second
Jap-
best reason is because it's rare and cost $1 million.
So the Japanese one, there's two in the United States, one for 110, one for
And
200.
Chris, stop typing comments like they're coming from me.
I'll do what I want. It's my StreamYard, bro.
Wait, what is Mike saying about Mike doesn't rate an M2 chip?
Yeah.
That means
Same one.
I have an M1 Pro. M1 Pro.
How much was the first one going for? Or there are no copies?
So let's take a look. So this is the original. There's none for sale, and there's the median prices. So it's about $3,400 median. Let's look at the last sold. We can also go to PopPsych and check that out too, if everybody's really interested. But yeah, there's been 4 sales since 2018. Okay,
This is for
and
V,
they're all
right?
crazy. And look, 2 of them are VG, and they're still going for above 2,000.
It's insanity.
I think
So-
that's a perfectly good reason to buy this record. It'll make
Well-
you feel good about yourself.
Let's go to PopPsych and let's see. I don't know if it's been sold on eBay, but if it has been, we should find
Cheers.
it here. Okay, so let me
$70.
hold on. That's the Japanese one, I think.
Hey, listen, Bagheera, the adults are talking. Shh.
Okay, so look, this isn't rare at all. So you got $50. I'm assuming this is the Japanese.
Yeah, but that's back in 1942, man. Those
Well, yeah, it is 2015. Why did I do new to old? Oh, look at that. So the last time it sold, according to
Yeah,
Discogs, was
I think that person
2022.
didn't even know what they had.
And then, but I think this is the Japanese one. And then before that, it was 7 years. And then it goes back. But yeah, it looks like the originals. This one went for 2,700. This one went for about 1,500. So it's an expensive record. And there's not any available, even if you had the money.
But more importantly, I think it's a good record. Plus, let's be real, it's hard to get his records, right? Just in
So does
general.
Mark have an OG, or does he have the Japanese version?
I don't know, but I'm talking about Shahib. It's hard to find records that he leads, right?
Yeah, and he has some other ones that were pressed over there.
I have
like
I have a
Party House or
chess.
something?
I have a chess 80 repressing of one of his records, and that record goes for over $40. I found it for 20, 25.
This one. This one is
Right.
also really hard to get. Hold on, let me show this. At least the original is. So this one, Shahib's Jazz Party on debut.
Sahib.
Sahib, sorry. So the original debut is in Denmark again. And yeah, so let's take a look how much this is. So this one's very expensive as well. There's one for sale for over $5,000.
That's insanity.
I mean, it doesn't mean anybody's going to buy it, but there's
But someone needs to be repressing his stuff. What's his most popular record?
Montana. Well, he has the Argos that you just got on chess.
Yeah.
But take a quick look at his discography.
Jazz Sahib, is that the one you got? The one with the weird cover with the yellow and black cover?
Oh, he got Summer Dawn. This
Summer
one.
Dawn. I got an 80s reissue of that.
Summer Donna.
Yeah.
So he has the Jazz We Heard Last Summer. This is a pretty affordable record. I think it's it's a split album with Herbie Mann, so I think he gets a side. There's
one's
Jazz. This
Yeah.
one. There's this one. That
You
one's pretty
picked-
expensive.
You picked that one up, right?
I did not. I was looking to get it, but I don't know. I didn't pull the trigger. And then there's this one, which we just saw on debut. There's the Argo one that Rob just got. There's Seeds on Vogue. It's like maybe German Vogue here. Some more Vogue stuff. So, oh yeah, there's this one. People have said this is really good. I don't know.
Looks cool.
Yeah. This is on Futura. Oh yeah, this one was recently reissued by that Suf whatever reissue series.
What?
This has been reissued. There's a
When?
modern reissue that's available right now,
When?
like this
Where?
year
Who?
or like 2 years ago. Here, let me show you.
Is it still available?
Yeah, it should be. When I show you the cover, you'll probably know it. Let's
That's
see.
the Heat
This
Brothers.
one. So this is the reissue here. It's on this label. You remember seeing these?
Yes.
I got one of them, and then Brandon also has been picking these up. But
So how does it sound?
well, I don't have this. I have another reissue that they did, but this original one is pretty
Can you
expensive.
post that link, please?
We've got this one.
What? You're not holding it up.
This isn't led by him, but it's the same guys that some of those records
Yeah.
are showing.
Isn't that's like Kenny Clark's big band?
Yeah, but he's on it. So
I have the one with the nude lady on the cover.
this one's got Benny Belly, Roger. I don't know, whatever. I can't read it. Yeah, Steve Schaubs plays baritone on this one. It's a good record though. Cheap too. It's like $5-6 probably.
No one's commenting on this record.
On what record?
On the one Mike found, the reissue.
Well, I don't think it's people probably don't have it.
When was this originally done? In 72 in Paris. Did he live in Europe? No.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Most of his like lead stuff. I mean, let's see. We got his biography
I
right
thought
here.
he died.
He settled
died
in he settled in Scandinavia, first in Sweden, then
Yeah.
moved to Denmark. So that was in 1958, and then in 73 he returned to the U.S.
I wonder if he did any shit with Dexter.
And look, he was a visiting artist at Rutgers, my alma
Can
mater.
you see if he did any stuff with Dexter Gordon? Scroll.
No.
I thought you went to Miami, Mike.
We need
For
to
graduate school, I went to Miami.
Okay. You went to the University of New Jersey.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did a bunch of shit with that. with that
NJU.
one. Wow, he did a bunch of shit with Francie.
Yeah, so check this out. So Kenny Clark, look at all the MPS stuff he did here.
So
Kinda
he's
cool.
on every single one of those albums?
Yeah.
Yes.
So go to the one I have. I have it
And look
right
at this.
here.
He's on this old Prestige album, Fountain Blue, 1956, Todd Dameron. You guys know this? This is really old.
Pretty
Well,
sure not
one-
pronouncing that right.
No, but I have it over here. I have it
What's
over
that?
here.
So I'm pretty sure you didn't pronounce that correctly.
Fountain Blue. That's the American way to say it.
Yeah. We need Sunny here. If you say his name 3 times, he'll appear in the comments section.
He's on. Oh yeah, he's on this. This is a status only issue, not a prestige. One of the few status things.
It's a
Dizzy.
New York scene.
They're putting this out.
Oh.
I think Chad's reissuing this on the Contemporary series, right?
Um,
Or no, OJC I think's doing it. OJC's doing it.
ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
I had that and I sold it because the original OJC I didn't think sounded great, but it might be worth checking that one out.
Johnny Griffin.
Oh, he's also on this one with Benny Golson. So
Yeah.
this one is like, so every track, there's 10 tracks, and every track it's like this is a solo, this is a duo, this is a trio, quartet, quintet. It's kind of, it's kind of
Gimmicky.
gimmicky, yeah. He's on some Johnny Griffin stuff. Roy Haynes, Jazz Abroad. Oh, look at that. That looks cool. I bet you this is expensive. Oh, it's a big group.
You've heard Kenny Clark, Dave. I promise you.
Milt Jackson, Philly Joe Jones. So he's on a lot of stuff. We have him on at least the Coltrane. He's on this.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had.
And I probably have some other stuff too.
I have one Kenny Clark big band with the nude lady on the cover. I can't find it right now.
He's on the Genius of Modern Music.
Yeah, he is. He's on the red one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Here it says he's on both. But
Oh,
these are
is it
10. What?
Okay, cool. Yeah, nice.
Mal 2. He's on Mal 2. So we all just got this. This OJC came out with it
I had to
on.
listen to that again.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, so on that, oh, that's interesting. You see the Abby Lincoln record he's on?
Yeah. Where was
I
that?
have go down. I have the camel.
Hang on, bro. Check this
This-
out. I got the VMP of this. It's really good.
This isn't your stream, Rob.
Let's scroll down to the people in this. It's interesting.
Sorry. Okay.
So
I have
Jerome
that.
Richardson and
Does everyone have the vinyl me please of this? Because it's excellent.
Yes,
I
it
do
is.
not.
I
No.
do. All right, go look at the one Rob wanted to
If
look
you
at.
could go back down to the camel, I have that. Oh no, that's a different camel.
Maybe it has a different cover.
Rob,
No, it's a different. It's a Michael Carvin record, the drummer.
Hmm.
He's not on that. Let your soul glow.
So he's on. Oh, he's on 4 altos. This is a hard one to get. Really expensive.
Yep, Clicks was awesome, dude. Totally agree. Lens.
But yeah, he's
Oh.
on great stuff. Randy Weston.
Oh, here it is. Here, I found it.
Oh shit. Let's see it. What is it? Oh, Nicolay. Okay. There's your channel.
Yeah. Nice
Here.
knowing you.
Nice.
The Wax Ghost.
This is. Where is he on here? He's not on this one. But
What's up,
Idris
Thal?
Solomon is on this one.
Can you say PB Thal like Rachel does, Rob?
PB Thal.
That's not correct.
How does she do it? PB Thou.
Fancy
Like that?
pants.
That was pretty good.
Fancy pants.
PB Thou.
There you go. That's better.
Oh, he's here. He's here. There he is.
Johnny Griffin.
Cool.
Hey, did you watch our Prestige video, Rob?
I don't watch any of your shitty videos.
I don't blame you.
Hopeful. I would. You should, everyone should
Hey,
watch our video.
all right, I'm gonna do a giveaway for everyone who's here.
Okay.
This isn't in the best shape, but how do we want to give this away? This is 2 of his records that are uberly expensive. I think it's his first 2. Jackie
I'll look it
McLean.
up.
This
Hold on.
this is a Mike hates. This is a mono that's been sort of made to be stereo, but it sounds really good. And then this is a white label, but it's probably it's got scuffs. I'll clean it and stuff and
Here's how we
re-sleeve.
do it. They have to guess that you put a number between 1 and 100 in your mind, Rob.
No, I don't want to play the number game. Let's do a trivia.
So it has the first one is Jackie McLean plays Fat Jazz, which is it's one of his, I think it's his second Jubilee record, with the big ice cream cone on the front, I think.
Listen, Jazz Maniac, I've hooked you up many times.
And then the New Tradition, that's the one that's on Adlib. That's really expensive, and that was reissued, I think, on Jubilee as well as like the Cats or something.
And I have this. This is another copy I picked up. This doesn't go for a lot of money. Weird. You should pick it up. It sounds pretty damn good. But I'll give it away to someone tonight.
I don't know how we can do it. Whoever sends you a stool sample first gets the record.
Well, in your face, everyone sends me a stool sample.
I don't know why it's called a stool sample.
If anyone can guess, Jazz Bum Chris's hair.
Nice. I'll take a 7.5.
For what?
PB Thal. He's I think my interpretation from
No, it's PB Thal.
So how should we give this away to someone?
I already said the number game. It's the only way to do it, dude.
Hold on.
Or everyone that asked.
I mean, I could like say I could.
What was Jazz Bum Mike's GPA at Rutgers?
Oh,
I just gave you a clue. Hey, Mike, did you used to go to that famous food truck there that made the sandwiches with everything in it, like the fat?
Yeah, the fat sandwiches.
Yes.
Yeah, they're delicious. Oh my god, they've been awesome. They were so good. You could eat 2 of them.
Would you call your Jersey Mike then?
What's that?
No, there's a chain here in LA called Fat Sam's or something like that. That makes those sandwiches. Like that guy would put fried mozzarella sticks and chicken tenders.
Loki.
All right,
this is a very disappointing comment, Loki, from you.
All right, I got to run, but
Okay.
I think we can do a question. The first person to write in the second track on Jackie McLean Plays Fat Jazz into the chat gets that.
It's just Google shit.
So that will be the second track on the first on side A, Rob.
Not on this.
Or on that. Let's do that. So the second, write in the second track on side A into the chat and you win it. And this is what I have, Rob. I'll put it in the private chat. That's what it says on.
Not on this one. That's the second song on side 1.
That's what I said. Side A. What did I say?
Side A. It's side 1. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Second song on side A. Side 1.
Happy feet. All right, but I gotta go. It's been fun. Talk to you guys later.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
So that whoever puts that in, that'll be your record. Cooking with Nelly.
Is that a Monk record? Cooking with Nelly?
I don't know. I think actually he's thinking of someone else.
Hmm. How's it hard, Johnny? You're on a computer, bro.
Him and technology are like this.
That's fair.
Come
What
on.
are your top, here's an idea.
Yeah.
What are your 5 favorites from the video we did? Was our top 5 Prestige AP stuff. What are yours?
So this is Chad from the 50.
Yeah.
I don't have all 50, by the way. The blue stuff is probably the stuff I don't have the Phil Woods. I don't have the Wellington. So,
boom, Wyoming Dave, bro.
which now?
You got it.
Yeah, it is. Okay, Wyoming Dave. I'll remember. Skid Row had a song called Millie's Pad. Maybe they heard this one.
That's weird.
So my 5 favorite. I think one of the Ammons, Gene Ammons, Boss
Which
Tenor.
one?
Boss Tenor.
Boss Tenor, okay.
I've actually have said this. The best sounding out of all of them is the Bags Groove. That's the best sounding one. So Bags Groove.
Mike picked that one.
One of the Booker Irvins.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just killer music.
Did you get the Freedom book?
Yeah, I got all the Booker Irvins. Those are must-haves.
Cheaters never win, huh?
Maybe I'll go for one of the Coltrane's. The first one.
All right. Gene Ammons. What are you doing, man?
People are asking me questions by email about the auction.
Oh, when do you have an auction? Saturday?
Yeah. Yes.
Can we have another one like after Thanksgiving?
In December. Yeah, well, it depends how my schedule goes.
I mean, like the week after Thanksgiving, not the weekend of Thanksgiving.
We'll see. Maybe.
Okay.
But no, it's not a joke. It's the Miles Davis album, Bags Groove. I'm not talking about my sack or anything like that, Jim.
Jim? Who's that? Is that Jim?
His
Different Jim?
J. Kell is Jim.
Record collector Jim?
I won't say his last name. No, it's two
Different
different.
Jim?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'll say this. People are asking me questions. In the auction, there's so much Duke, and some of them play with slight noise that I'm going to bundle. I think I'm going to do groups of 3 albums with the Ellington, but most of these Ellingtons are OG original. A lot are monos. I think I'm going to sell. Here's what's funny. The Jazz Party, I found the mono and the stereo, which I think I'm going to bundle together. And then I found the Org 45 version, which I'm going to keep for myself. I think that sounds the best. You have the AP one, right?
Yep.
45?
Yeah. It's a great record. Oh, it's excellent.
Yeah. So those I'll try and put together. I'm a big fan of having a mono and a stereo version of a record because I believe they're kind of 2 different listening experiences. So
what do I think of Slow Drag? I think it's okay.
What now? What's
Slow Drag? The Poet. Donald Byrd, right? Let me look. I can't remember. I want to listen to it like once. I need to listen to it again.
Hey,
I don't know what opinions. Yeah, it's Donald Byrd Slow Drag from.
Here's a good record that I'm gonna that I have.
68.
I'll show some auction records. So this twofer is excellent. It's a demo. This twofer is excellent because it's Cannonball Adderley Quintet and Sextet live.
Oh, is that the Riverside shit?
Yes.
Yeah, those are all great, dude.
Yeah, and I don't know. Let me see. Sometimes, no, this isn't a thing.
Which ones are they? Does it say?
Well, it's kind of I think it's mostly, this one's mostly San Francisco.
Okay.
But then they've done, this is weird. It's side 1 and 2 is recorded in performance at the Jazz Workshop, San Francisco. And then the other part is recorded at the Village Vanguard. So it's kind of a comp. Side 3 and 4 is one record. Side 1 and 2 is a kind of comp of different live performances. Cannonball Adderley Sextet in New York is on here as one record. I have this, but I found another copy. This will be good to get.
Yeah, the Summer record specifically is really good.
It's milestone. It's not horribly expensive.
I mean, I only listened to it once, Loki, and I need to listen to it again. I don't remember being super into it this time.
Now, Angelo Kelly sent me an OG of this.
Yeah.
So I have the OJC.
He's not
this
friends
is a
with
great
us
album.
anymore. He broke up with us.
Still in the Shrink. This is two things. So side 1 is Gene Ammons with Art Farmer, Lou Donaldson, Freddie Red, Addison Barr, Kenny Clark, and then side 2 is Gene Ammons battles Sonny Stitt.
Ooh,
great record. But Angelo sent me an OG. More than nice of him.
He's not our friend anymore, Rob.
Huh?
He broke up with us.
He did?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm sure my feelings.
No, maybe it's a timing thing. He's not that kind.
What about this? Is this different than this one?
No, that's different. That That's an excellent record. That's probably his best record to
Yeah,
me.
I like this one a lot.
That's a
Yeah,
jamming.
sure.
That I have that. That is it, and it's come out with different covers, but that
Yeah.
is a jamming, kick-ass record.
Yeah, it really is. First one is I got.
You have this, right?
Oh yeah, that's great, man. That's
Yeah.
killer.
Isn't
That's the real version of that's super expensive.
right? This is Lee Morgan, Hank Mobley, Hank Jones, Doug Watkins, and Art Taylor from '56.
Yeah, it's
Savoy,
really
it's
good.
an '80s reissue. This will be in the auction.
That someone should buy that for sure.
All right, these are two killer ones. These are OG copies, Lee Morgan Infinity.
Has that come out recently? Is that the one that
Yeah,
just came
it
out?
came out as the Tone Poet. So
Yeah.
I'm getting this sounds great. It's this is original 1980 when it came out with the ugly cover. And this is a killer record. This is really the only way to get it. I have an OG of Sonic Boom, which
Cool.
I have another copy. I found another copy, so I do have this. This will
That'll be
be
a Tone Poet eventually, probably.
maybe, but you can have it now. It's a great record.
Yeah.
This is Monk with orchestra, but this
How
is
much kind of
a
condition is that one in?
excellent, very minty.
How much you want for it, bro?
It's in the auction, dude.
I want to buy it in the auction.
This, I mean, I should keep it, but I won't be listening to this.
Is it not good?
No, it's him. It's sort of Monk's Verve record.
Okay, never mind. I'm off it. Yeah, it's fair.
Okay, if you're Mark, but this is minty Columbia 2i. This is sealed. Lee Morgan. This, I have
Oh, cool. Yeah,
I have the Vinyl Me Please. This is an '80s reissue. Great lineup.
great record.
Do you have the Vinyl Me Please?
Yeah, it's freaking awesome, man. I
Yeah.
forgot Clifford Jordan's on there. Yeah, it's
So
really
this
good.
is an '80s reissue. This is sealed.
I wouldn't say it's like up there with some of his blue notes, that are. I think
No,
are better.
it's Lee Morgan. Bad Lee Morgan is better than most records. That's what I say.
True.
All right, I'm going to sell these together. These are the Paris concert.
Oh, damn it, dude.
I found 2 sealed copies, so I'm selling mine. But this is who I saw last Friday when I went to that jazz show. I
Is
met
he the
him.
guy you talked to about us?
I'm going to contact him to come on, but you have to have me with you. So
Of course.
he
We
says
already
he
talked-
watches.
We already
he's
talked
very
about how
nice.
that would be a requirement.
He's like 74, but he was playing killer drums.
Fucking awesome.
I did post a little soundbite from the show. on
Yeah,
the
I
Discord.
saw it.
So these are great. I'll sell these together so you'll have the whole show. This plays with noise, but it plays really well. I found another copy of this. So I'm not
I love
selling
that cover. Such a cool cover.
Yeah, this is an OG mono. You got John Lewis, Percy Heath, Chico Hamilton, Bill Perkins, and Jim Hall.
Yep.
And although this plays with a little noise, it sounds great. So
Was
this
it
will be
VG or VG plus?
I mean, really VG, but it sounds great. It sounds fun.
Yeah.
This is a must-have record. This is an OG.
What is it? Oh yeah.
This plays with a little noise. I'll probably pair this together with something else.
Yeah.
But this is like Chad said, this is like one of the best sounding Pablos, and then they took the alternative blues is an extension of one of the songs on this. I have a lot more stuff. This is stuff I showed. Sonny Rollins too. This is
Any good?
Huh? It's great.
What are they? What are the
It's
records?
a comp of a bunch of albums of his on Prestige or Riverside. So it's got stuff from Tenor Madness, stuff from Work Time, stuff from Sonny Boy, which is the only record I think I do not. I have Sonny Boy, so I'm gonna sell it because I have all this stuff.
Yeah.
But this sounds great. It's very minty. So
Very
this will be
minty.
in there. Since Baggy was really nice enough to send me an OG mono, this is an 80s. So, but this is an excellent record. Sounds great.
Wait, is that getting reissued somewhere? I
I don't know.
don't think so.
So this is in the Shrink
Oh, cool.
Perfectly mint. I have the 45 reissue of this, but this goes for some dough.
How does that one sound compared to the 45?
It sounds really good, but I'm keeping the 45.
Yeah, of course. The 45 sounds insane, dude.
You have this one, right?
Yes. That's a that one's I do have that one. Yeah.
This sounds great. This is like, again, extra stuff. I think Gil Evans did like 3 or 4 records with Kenny Burrell.
Yeah, I only listened to it once. I need to listen to it again.
There's not one person on here you have not heard of. Phil Woods, Kenny Burrell, Johnny Coles, Wayne Shorter, Jimmy Nepper, Paul Chambers, Richard Davis, Gary Peacock, Milt Hinton, Ron Carter, Bob Crenshaw, Elvin Jones, Charlie Persip.
Yeah.
Everybody is Thad Jones, Steve Lacy. Everybody is on this. This doesn't go for a hell of a lot of money.
No.
What else am I getting rid of? I have a whole box full. This isn't even a fraction of what I have.
Nice.
It's all about timing. If I run out of energy and stuff. I could grab some more if you want to see. Here.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
And I have to clean a lot more. Don't fall.
Don't fall
Okay.
down.
Barney Castle. This is an OG on Contemporary. It's him with a bunch of different lineups. So 1, Victor Feldman, Hampton Hawes, Leroy Vinegar, and Shelly Manne. And side 2 is Ben Webster, Frank Rossellino, Jimmy Rolls, Leroy Vinegar, and Shelly Manne.
Frank Rossellino is a trombone player, right?
He is a trombone player.
He murdered his own son.
Well, I don't think it's on the record.
Yeah. He's a murderer,
Here's a
man.
good one.
I've never heard that. I don't have an E-Tel follower. He's a guitar player, right?
Yeah, but I think he kind of falls behind. I think he took a long break too. But and might have done TV stuff. But for me, he's behind like 4 other guitar players.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is a good record. I don't know why I'm selling it, but I am.
Ooh. Is that Milestone?
Milestone, and here's the big band. And it's a promo. You got Howard Johnson, Fry Clams, Steve Turry's the only one I know in here is a trombone player. Ricky Ford's on here, Junior Cook, and Lewis Hayes. Everyone else is kind of new, but this is a really good sounding. It's just I have to make hard choices, so this is a hard choice. This is a record I had talked about before. I have an Italian Candid, and this was just reissued, I think, by Candid. This is a smoker. Get this record. Well, I'll have it in the auction. This is a Barnaby. Sounds excellent.
What's the shape of that one?
VG++. This is a killer record. But I'll have it in the auction, but it just was reissued by Candid.
What do you have? An OG or something? Or you just
No, I have a 70s Italian Candid, which sounds great.
What is this one?
This is a Barnaby, which is when Barnaby is when Andy Williams bought Candid.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I've got 3 or 4 of those. They sound good, man.
Yeah.
They sound just as good as the reissues. That's cool.
But stream this record. This is a must-have record, I think.
Well, shit, now I wanted to buy it from you instead of buying a new one.
Well, I'm trying to
pick all the good shit out of the auction.
let me go grab some more records.
Now Notes and Tones wants to buy the McCoy Big Band.
He does?
Yeah.
Make me an offer. Ugh.
What's the name of that Candid one?
What?
What's the guy's name on that Candid one?
It's Charlie Marino and his wife, who was Japanese.
I don't know what's her name. I'm trying to look up the record.
I'm trying hard to deal with you.
I know. It's been a while. Toshiko. Okay.
She's a pianist. She's good. She was on one of the records Mike showed before. I showed you this one. This is an OG Roost Records. 3 Bones and a Quill.
Yeah.
This is an OG mono. So here.
I just bought that Toshiko Mariano.
You did the reissue?
How's that sound? Other Royal Rouge I have sound like shit.
This?
Yeah.
Plays with very little noise. It sounds fine.
That's cool.
I'm gonna sell this one. I bought it. This is the reissue,
Yeah.
which blows away probably that Real Gum Music one.
Oh, the Real Gum Music one sounds fun.
But this was Arc. I have an OG of this, and
Yeah.
I don't want to have two copies. This is a really well done Bernie remaster.
Mhm.
It's not as good as the Detroit that they put out for Record Store Day because that had like a hard cardboard cover. This
Right.
cover is sort of like a classic. But
That cover on that Yusuf Lateef record weighed like 7 pounds. It's crazy.
yeah, that's why I bought this because I thought it would have the same cover. But I have an OG of this, which goes for a lot of money, and I'm just gonna part with this one. It sounds great anyway. I'm not. That's the only reason. I don't want to have two copies of it. I've talked. I'm doing this one. This is another Pablo. Great record. Phineas Newborn. I don't think people talk about him enough. This Kenny Burrell. This is really good with Ben Riley and Larry Ridley.
There's boobs on that
White
one too.
label promo on music. I have another copy of this. This Pablo with Joe Pass and Neil's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got Paul Desmond, Pure Desmond, white label promo.
That's a nice one.
This is a good record. I have a second copy of this. This is,
What is
I
this?
think they did a bunch of records together, the Leaders.
Mudfoot.
Yeah.
So
So
dude, tell me that. I want that. Seriously.
you want this?
Yeah. What label is that on?
Blackhawk.
Oh yeah. Is it cheap?
Not expensive. Do I need to put this to the side?
Yeah. I like Blackhawks. Yeah. This is. I mean, it sounds good, right?
Yeah. I have a copy.
Lightsy, bro.
Another Ellington, but that'll
That's
go
it.
with the Ellingtons. I haven't decided. Oh, here I'm going to do this one. This is an OG. Look who's on this.
Teddy Edwards, Joe Gordon, Wynton Kelly. Wow. Wow.
This is an OG mono,
That's cool.
so that'll be in there.
Too much human voice on that for you, or what?
No, it's. I mean, I'm not. I'm thinking. I listened to it. Okay, I enjoyed it. I have
Sure.
too many records. I have this OG Hendrix.
Hmm.
This sounds really good. Do you know this one? This is a
No.
green label. This guy's it's blues. Jesse
Oh, okay.
Fuller. This is it's just him. Just him
Sweet.
playing guitar with harmonica and singing.
Well,
Here's this record that I'm it's that reissue. This is that Bad Thad record. But
hmm.
for some reason this copy does not, they didn't print the back cover.
Oh, weird.
But the OG of this goes for crazy money. So
They spell his name wrong. It's weird.
yeah, that's too. That's another thing. Which
Fed.
makes this priceless. Hey, hey everyone. I appreciate you coming to me looking for records. But I mean, I do my best if I see them. But if I found those in mono, I'd keep them. But
All the MPEGs. Great.
look at what I do for auctions. Buy for me on an auction. Too many people ask me for specific records. It makes it really hard to find them. This plays with slight noise. This is basically, I think, Iron Man, maybe. But I'll put this in with another record.
Wait, what label is that on?
VJ.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure everybody put out an Eric Dolphin Memorial record.
Yeah. I think you said you had this record, right?
It's a good $5 record, man.
Yeah. I'll probably put this in with the pair. I found this. I think I have.
The dude died from like cocaine or some shit. Okay.
This is one of those late 80s. They were digital, but they're put on that QLX vinyl that is kind of transparent.
Yeah.
But I have to look through. That's how crazy I am now. I think I have this,
Oh,
but
well,
I don't have a cover for this. So
yeah.
I think I'm gonna get rid of this too. This is George Gables.
Cables, bro. Cables.
Gables.
See.
Tony Williams and John Hurd.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
What is that, Galaxy?
No, contemporary,
Oh, okay.
but basically the same. George
I
Hurd.
did not get to Asia UHKR. You didn't get that, did you, Rob?
Which one?
Asia.
I don't. Right now, it's a big ask to pay 150 for it. I
I
don't
ain't
care.
doing it, dude.
I don't care if it sounds like an angel has fixed itself to your ear. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, me either. I'm not doing it. Well, they're going to put out the 45 versions of those in the next couple of years, probably.
And
Right?
I'll be honest with you. The OG's fine. What do you need it to do? Like have the guy's tongue licking the inside of your ear? What do you
Donald
want?
Fagan giving you a little tickle on the balls, you know?
Yes. I got a lot. I have another 50 records over there, so I have plenty right now for the auction. Plus,
Good.
I have another 300 records over there. So,
Did you ever? What was the most expensive one you found for from that was it Blackstone Legacy?
no, it was Roy Brooks, the Free Slave. That thing's
Oh
still like
yeah. You're keeping that though, right?
$50 to $400. Hell yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm not silly.
Yeah. What year is the Max Roach Get Weary heavy stock
No,
jacket? It's not a heavy stock jacket.
it just came out. The jacket, it just came out. I'm going to sell it in the auction because I have an OG. I'm trying to.
It's not a heavy stock jacket though, Rav. That's why he's selling it.
No, but it's Bernie mastered. It sounds fine.
It probably does sound better than the copy
Good
I
with
have.
I'm good with my OG and make me appreciate my OG more.
Was that a candid release or something else? I can't remember now.
What now? The Roy Brooks?
No, the members don't get weary. That's candid,
No,
right?
it's Atlantic, but it's
Oh,
Arc.
cool,
Arc
right.
is a British reissue label.
Yep.
Any other things to go over? Maybe we can go another 10 minutes, 9 minutes.
I got a record today from Felipe. I haven't listened to it yet. I think you just picked it up in the store. So I didn't have a copy yet. So
Oh, is that a OG or is that a reissue?
it's an OG. Better be an OG.
Yeah, I have all those. So,
That's the one I was missing.
which one is that? Red
Red
Clay?
Clay. Yeah,
That's his best one.
that's what I've heard of. I don't really love skydiving, but let's see. Van Gelder, it's got a big ass scratch on it. Damn it, Felipe. It better not
That's
do
why
that.
he gave it to you, man. There's always something.
I paid him $40 for it.
You did?
Yeah, you got it from the store for me. Let's see. Hope
Does
it's
it
not
have a
audible.
scratch on it?
Yeah, it's a big old scratch. We'll see. If it's not audible, I don't give a shit. But if it's like click, 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 I'm gonna freak out and kill myself.
Did he listen to it?
No, I just got it today.
No, did he listen to it?
Yeah, after he bought it, yeah. Yeah. Now I want to hear it. Man, I listened to we've been talking about doing that Prestige video. It's not doing that great, but I don't care. It's fine. Doing the Prestige top 5 for a while, so I've listened to like pretty much all 50 of them over the last month, which is kind of nice to go through, you know. Instead of just listening to a record once or twice and then going on to the next thing.
I still have more to I have so much stuff to listen to also.
Oh, me too, dude. Jesus. I got a bunch of shit. Here's my thing, though. I don't usually file a record like in my collection until I've at least listened to it twice.
I don't file records.
It's not Idi Amin, bro. It's oh, gun blank. Shit. Biggie behind me. It's funny though, Idi Amin. Yeah, I got a poster of fucking Idi Amin.
There's a pseudo blaxploitation movie that
Okay.
about Idi Amin.
You thought
It's
that was a
from-
black exploitation movie?
Well, it's done in that kind of style. It's from the 70s, and if you go
Oh.
on YouTube, the best clip from the movie, I think it's done from the eye of like a mob kind of doctor who was part of came in, and there's a
That wasn't from the
scene.
70s?
Yeah, there's a scene where the guy who stars as Idi Amin looks just like him.
Yeah, I
There's a
know.
scene- he
Forrest
goes into
Whitaker,
a
dude.
room. He opens a freezer, and there are like 3 heads inside the freezer. Can we
That's
pull up
Forrest
that scene?
Whitaker.
No,
Right?
that's the good one. That he was nominated for an Oscar. This is
Yeah, but that's about the doctor too, right?
Yeah. Well, this and the other one, it's a black doctor, not a white guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Last King of Scotland is the one with the Force
Yeah,
Awakens.
yeah,
That's good.
that's a good one. I tested that.
Oh, it says it's a fictional Scottish doctor. Well, that's disappointing. I thought it was real. The favorite part is when he thought he was dying, he just helped him fart, and he was all happy. So then he was like his doctor forever, and he didn't chop his head off.
Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find this. Here. General Idi Amin Dada, a self-portrait. Is that it? No, I
The
don't think
70s version? I don't know.
that. 1970s. It's the head. Let me just say, Rise and Fall of Idi Amin.
Did you ever get this, Rob?
What?
Circling Sun?
No, I did not.
You should get this. It's really good, dude. I'm telling you. It's like $20 too.
You sure about it?
Oh, it's great, dude. I've listened to it like 5-6 times. It's a New Zealand jazz collective. Really cool.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the scene with the heads in the freezer because it's awesome.
Did you get that Pharaoh Sanders box?
Yes, actually, someone just posted that it's on
Man.
Walmart for $35 now.
It pissed me off about it last week for 45.
All right, I'm not going to play the audio, but I'm just going to show it because this makes you want to watch the movie.
Play the audio, man.
Hold on.
Did you get demonetized?
I haven't been monetized in a while. I got demonetized a long time ago. I have to try and straighten that out. All right, let me see if let's go.
This is my wife, Doctor.
Was she dead?
I don't know. I didn't look at this, but
She's got
I
a
hope it's
temperature.
the same from the freezer.
There's not much I can do for her here. I need some ice.
Sure. There are plenty in fridge. See the chef in the kitchen. I have to talk to this man.
This is amazing acting here.
I want you to go to the
The guy kind of looks like him.
Yeah, it does.
Can I have some ice?
There's a random bowl. Oh, shit.
Doctor, for an African, you are looking very white. You see much more on the operating table every day. Anytime there is a change of power in Africa, a few heads must roll.
But why?
You will not understand that. This is a Kakwa custom. The Pygmies, they do it all the time. Also, sometimes I lecture their spirits about their evil ways.
But Dr. Dean,
He was about a man.
I must get the ice.
Yes.
Let's get the ice. Just take the head and set it next to her. It'll keep her nice and cool.
It gives me ideas for people who mess with the waxed.
Yeah. It's actually, this is what Rob's plan for Mazzy. Next time he goes to see him so he can steal all his records, he's going to put his head in the freezer.
Well, I tried to get his head in the freezer, but the rest of his body wouldn't fit.
Craig's awake. What's up, Craig?
Yeah, we've shown so many records. I'm tired now.
Yeah, me too.
But that's a good movie. Watch. I forget what website that kind of illegally sells copies of like very culty kind of films.
Have you ever heard of IPTV?
Yeah. There's other ones now. If you get a Amazon Fire Stick, you can jailbreak that thing and watch anything you want anywhere in the world.
Really?
Well,
Nice.
listen, Dino. I have about 2 heads in my freezer, just like that one. You'll have to guess whose heads there are.
Yeah. We don't know the new Tone Pot list. We don't know. We're hoping soon. We'll do a video about it.
Was there any inklings of when that's coming out?
No, we're trying to get information out of Mr. Harley. So far, we've been unsuccessful.
Hey, could you imagine like you're a struggling actor in Africa or wherever that was made, and you go, "Hey, I booked the role. What role did you book? A head in a freezer."
Or no, Idi Amin, even better.
Well, that
Yes,
guy,
there's a parade tomorrow, Patrick. There's a parade tomorrow, Patrick. I'm thinking about trying to just call into work and go to it.
is there for the for baseball. Oh.
Yeah, for the Rangers, man. They won the World Series yesterday. It was amazing. Maybe George Borden can join the stream tomorrow and we can talk about it for 3 hours at 2:00 in the morning.
Hey, look, you need to behave yourself. You've been letting any freeloader on that stream in the last hour.
What do you mean? It's been
What
fun.
do I mean?
Too much stuff coming out. That's true. There's too much stuff coming out. Yeah, the Kenny Burrell's coming out tomorrow. The Tone Part.
Hey, so how is the Courtney Pine record going? How's that selling?
Yeah, Craig. Have you sold them all yet?
I found a Courtney Pine 12-inch of songs from that record. How rare is that thing? I found that the other day too.
What'd you find?
Courtney Pine 12-inch, and it's 4 songs from the record.
Craig probably has it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too, Patrick. I was really happy last night. I mean, I've been watching them since I was 6 years old. Not constantly, but off and on since I was 6. So
Well,
it's
you
good
know who they are, really, right?
the Texas Rangers.
Yes.
Who?
They're the old Washington Senators.
Yeah, no shit. Of course, I know that. Yeah, it was 63 years. They started in 1961 in DC, and then.
Well, they were the first
now.
Senators, not the second Senators. I forget who they are. Are they the?
But they're not there anymore?
No. So there was the original Washington Senators, which became the Rangers.
Right.
Then they fielded another team in the late 60s into the early 70s. And I think they are the Minnesota Twins. Or no, the current Washington Nationals.
Oh, Nationals. That's right. Yeah, I got confused. Okay.
Nationals are the old Expos. I'm talking about there were two.
Really? I didn't realize that.
There were 2 versions of the Senators.
So Toronto's the only team left in Canada then?
Well, they're minor league teams in Canada.
I'm talking about MLB, dude, not minor league teams.
Okay, the second Senators are the Rangers. The first
okay.
Senators are the Twins. Okay, I mixed them up.
There you go.
But now, what do you do, Paul? Are you a Guardians? No, wait.
No, 1972, bro. That's Patrick. That's when they moved to
guy?
Arlington. It's funny. The ballpark they had in Arlington at first was a minor league park, and they struggled to even get I think the first year they got 700,000 people out there the whole year.
That stadium was like when they did the redoing of retro stadiums when they built Camden Yards in Baltimore, which I went to when they originally did it. The second stadium was the Ranger Stadium, right?
The ballpark in Arlington. Yeah, they don't. That's still there.
When they built Camden Yards, and it was like the model of how to build a modern retro stadium. The second one they did was the Ranger Stadium, right?
Oh, the ballpark in Arlington was first. Damn it, I guess not. It's still there. They play XFL in it or whatever, which is kind of stupid.
Yeah, the River Cats are in Sacramento. Who are they affiliated with, Patrick? I went
when did they build Camden Yards?
Early 90s, late 80s. I think early 90s. Maybe late 80s. I don't know.
Yeah, they built it 2 years before. 2 years before
they built that, and then they built Arlington, and then I think they did Denver. I forget when they started building these retro stadiums, like new old stadiums. Cleveland, I forget how many when they just built a bunch of them.
Yeah, the ballpark in Arlington was nice.
I don't even know if the Nationals are still affiliated with the Fresno Bears or whatever they are, Grizzlies.
The new park I haven't been to. I'm going to go to some games next year. I just hadn't watched baseball since 2011.
It's changing for me because my football team traded away their best players, and college basketball starts on Monday, so I'm moving on.
Does it?
Although, my nephew won a national championship playing football. His school moved up to Division I last year, and they're undefeated, and they're top 25 team. James Madison.
Yeah, there was a total dump. It was Arlington Stadium. That place was a shithole. It had rats. It was fun to go there. I used to go there when I was a little kid.
Houston didn't. That's one of the retro stadiums too, but it has a roof.
Yeah, fuck them.
I've been to that stadium.
We beat their ass in their own barn. It's crazy, dude. I mean, not to talk too much about the World Series, but the Rangers won 11 games on the road. All the road games stood out of the playoffs.
Hey, listen, Roberto. I went to mostly. I
Why
was
do
a
you ignore
minority.
me?
I was a minority in high school. I played soccer.
Mm.
I couldn't compete basketball and football. I played soccer.
Did you hear what I said?
What did you say?
The Rangers won all the road games in the playoffs, 11 of them.
Yeah,
And they
I
only
know.
won one game. They only played 5 games at home. I don't know how that even happens. They only played 5 games at home, and they lost all of them but one. Crazy.
No, I was not a goalie. I was a fullback.
You'd be a good goalie, man. You're big.
I mean, when I played, fullbacks were my size. Goalies are more agile and jump around and stuff. That wasn't me. I slammed into people.
In run field. That's funny.
I mean,
think-
if I
you
didn't
think-
work, I would love to in one baseball season just go to park, but I've been to spring training, both in Florida and in Arizona.
Keenan Olajuwon was a goalie. I didn't know that.
Well, you know,
What else, man?
I don't know. There's nothing else. I think we should clean up shop and save some room for tomorrow night, right?
You join us tomorrow? Dude, we got third degree for not having a stream
Hey,
last week.
Patrick, I'm 100 years old now. When I was a young man, I was a good athlete.
Mm.
Plus, I was a mascot in college. I was very agile, jumping around like an idiot.
All the goalies I've watched soccer, they just jump out of the way of the ball and it goes in the net usually. When somebody actually kicks it towards the net once every 30 minutes. Oh, man.
I've been to Seattle, to that park. I've been to both. They're right next door to each other, the football and the baseball stadium.
My wife saw the Pearl Jam play in the ballpark there.
It's a good ballpark. I went up. My friend was living there, and the Redskins at the time were playing the Seahawks. So I went up, and the Skins beat them. But
Did you do push-ups like Puddles from Oregon?
no,
Mascot?
I went up and rolled bald people's heads and hugged hot girls. Yeah, I was the VCU Ram for 2 years.
The VC Ram? Is that your new nickname? VC?
Virginia Commonwealth University Ram.
Okay. Hey, everybody, go watch our video that we just put up.
Yeah. Or just turn it on and walk away and do something else.
That's fine. I don't care.
And give it a thumbs up.
Yes, there's a bums tomorrow for sure. Got to make sure our slot doesn't get taken away. You know,
Who would take away your slot?
I don't know. Who knows?
I know push-ups. We most of our games were televised. I hammed it up for the cameras.
Did you get paid?
And sex.
No one believes that.
Well,
And sex.
basically, I was a cheerleader, so I
Yeah.
hung out with all the cheerleaders.
That's awesome.
Yes, here's the reason I did it. I was friends with the girls on the dance team, which were separate from cheerleaders.
Right.
There's hot girls, and the guy who was doing it was kind of a Jesus freak, and he wasn't very good. And I said I could do better than that, and the girls goes, well, then try out. So when hot girls kind of challenge you to do it, that's what you do.
Yeah. Do you know where Darren can find Genesis bootlegs?
Well, no.
eBay.
But Darren, here's a piece of advice for hanging out in the peanut gallery. If you have a question, just ask the question. Don't ask if you can ask a question. Ask a question.
That's fair.
And then additionally, I've shown Lee mostly jazz records here. Although I like Genesis, I have Genesis records. I'm not a big bootleg guy.
What's the subject tomorrow, Patrick, on Westman's stream?
Oh gosh.
What?
No, I don't know. It's probably going to be Beatles talk now.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, okay. Hey, and then Dino, I have a bunch of Beatles 45s too for you too. I have records for him.
Are you buying any of the Beatles shit?
I have the blue and red. I mean, that's enough.
too.
I'm
Are
not
you,
a big.
are you tired of Beatles talk on Rachel's stream yet?
I mean, no, but everyone's kind of stuck in their ways, right?
Mhm.
Mazzy is. I mean, Mazzy talks about everything.
Yeah, that's true.
And look, I need to breathe life into that stream, so I have to yell at as many people as I can.
True.
Yeah, Dino, CD Trader, that place kind of sucks. Their prices are way too high. Atomic has a good
Little feet.
my feeling about bootlegs is if it's about the music, and most of that stuff's probably online to listen to, so stream it.
The Beatles was underwhelming with the new song that they made with.
I said earlier in the stream, Patrick, I found myself humming it. I don't know how that happened. I didn't try.
I haven't even listened to it. Anyway.
It's not very Beatles-ish. It's more John Lennon song.
Makes sense. Yeah, same here, man. I mean, I've got a weird I have a copy of Abbey Road, like a modern repress of Abbey Road and the White Album, and then got a weird Swedish Rubber Soul.
Well, I found that Revolver box for $70, so I bought it to get that mono version. So
yeah, sounds like a Walls and Bridges outtake. I don't know what that means. Yeah, he did. That was awesome, dude. Remember when Dino found all those 10-inch records? Those were cool. I'm not the biggest Beatles fan either. Okay. What else, man? You done? We good?
My sinuses are killing me. I'm thinking I'm gonna chill out and find something to watch. I think maybe listen to a record, straighten up around here. Get ready for the auction. I still have more records to clean and grade. And then,
I need to take down my Halloween display, I guess.
What was your Halloween display?
Dude, look behind me.
Oh, you mean in there? You don't decorate the house outside?
No, switch work.
Now, what did you give out candy?
No, because I took my kids around trick or treating.
Did you go to the wealthy neighborhood where they give out full size candy bars?
Nah, we should our neighborhood.
Do you see this video that's gone viral of a family just going to someone's house and taking all the candy?
No, whether it's like rob them or outside. Oh yeah, I did that once as a kid. I still feel bad about it, kind of.
I think I stopped trick or treating when I was like 11.
Yeah, I was probably 13.
I think I realized that I kind of made the connection that how much all the candy you get, like even if you get a lot in one night, how much money is that candy? Is it really $7 to $8 worth of candy?
It was for us.
Well, you're a little kid, but
No, when we used to trick or it was serious fucking business, man. We hit lots and lots of houses we had a big ass neighborhood we lived in, so we hit them all.
I knew kids who would dress up, go around the whole neighborhood, then take off their costume and kind of put it under their shirt like they were a hunchback and go back out again.
That's good. I never thought of that, or I would have done it. For sure. Yes, it's my dad's 2270.
Kids didn't go out because the adults were all partying. Yeah, here's one.
You know what's weird is you don't see many kids on their own anymore. It's all the parents are.
No, they should. I mean, realistically, they should go out with a chaperone.
Right. We never did.
Well, it was a different time. I'm older than you. When we went out, it was pitch black, dark. Cars could hit us.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I was trying to go by myself when I was like 6. Just roaming the whole fucking neighborhood.
I would go out with friends, I think. But we had a good neighborhood. And our area was broken out into 3 parts. I grew up in a town called Kettering in Maryland. And then there was old Kettering and new Kettering. And then the regular Kettering where I was. So there were 3 parts. You could go to different parts.
Cool.
But there were no full size candy bars. There was, the house everyone hated was they gave out a stack of pennies.
I never had that. We had this one bitch that gave out toothbrushes every year. We hated her.
Bitch. All right. We'll see everyone tomorrow. Okay.
Yep. See you
Hang
guys.
out. Hang out, Chris. Got something to tell you.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.